must have reached me that you terminated someone's life, blah blah blah. All my scratches may not be enough to count your great deeds. You've earned the key to Wixaf. It seems there is a precious object buried in that world. It will help you on your long quests. Yes, finally, yes. I'm taking this Ancient Demon. The Ancient Demon is like a very well balanced all around mechas. The favorite mechas of reckless Vangers, adventurers, and real bandits. When you're bored, having no stupid missions to perform for the fat counselors, or when you can't put up with abysmal number of beeps left until the next cycle anymore, come join the tribe of free ramblers. Let those huskers scratch their heads trying to figure out where to get their stuff and where to unload for maximum beep intake. You only care is the time and place of your next hot date. Hell yeah, baby. Let's actually buy this thing. The Ancient Demon. Ancient Demon is good mechas. It has a nice speed. It has... well, let's see here. It has a nice speed, a good shield regeneration rate, good armor, good shield, and good air reserves. And actually it has a very nice frontal close quarters weapon. So... we're definitely buying it, because why reject such a thing? The only downside is that we have to improvise with our weaponry here. Now, I'm thinking if it would be better to get the Mahatin or... no, let's get Mahatin because we can reload it anywhere in the world. So, for the first time ever, we're going to leave Fostral. We're going to leave Fostral for the first time ever, and we're going to the secret world, to our first secret world, the Vixov. And there we will... this was that nice thing I was talking about. The nice thing, the Vixov. It's a world, a dangerous world, as all secret worlds are dangerous. All secret worlds have their, like, special rules for it. Okay, this thing is fast! Really fast! I'm kinda... you know, I think I kinda got used to those slow microbuses and trucks. Because holy crap. This thing is really fast. No kidding. Cool. So we've earned the key to fix it. And as I said, I'm gonna be laughing hard if someone already been there and took whatever was in there. And actually, before we can go there, we need to charge our spiral. For the first time ever, we're going to visit the spiral charging station. Hey! A flying Vanger! A flying Vanger! Catch him! Catch him! Holy shit, I saw a flying Vanger! Finally! Is this taboo task finally doable? Holy shit, I've never seen flying Vangers before! Okay, compass. Corridor to Vixaf. Let's go to Vixaf. Let's see what's in there. And after that we're going to save and finally go to Glorks. My only hope is that we're coming to Glorks at the right time. Because if you remember, the counselor said something about digging a dumb counselor in the Ogre Road. Oh my god, I hear noises in my window. No, you ain't gonna stop me. You ain't gonna stop me. I am unfreaking stoppable. And goodbye, Fostral. We'll see you soon. Welcome to Vixen. This is a water world. Literally. Our goal is to get to the artifact, which is located on a different island. And let's see. Function 83 plus. Ow. Yeah, we're being chased here by sharks and by swarmer terminators. So what did we get? Function 83 plus. This is game saver, people. This thing is utterly important for our walkthrough. And if you pay attention on what we're standing on here, it's the... what's it called? Yeah, how's it called in English? I don't know. Well, the emblem of Russia here, or something like this. So, what we can do with this function 83 plus, we can go to different worlds. So, right now I'm teleporting to Fostral, and as you noticed, it didn't took a spiral charge. And look at that, we're in the incubator now. So, let's go and save. I'm actually gonna show you what happens if you, like, go to Glorx and end up in a wrong escape in the wrong time. So, but first, we're gonna hear the counselor's talk. Every Vanger dreams of a personal passage in this hold. You are the luckiest, but know this, it won't save you from the anger of Illipods should you decide, for example, to steal an Illich. Right, let's see if he has stuff with him. No, he does not, it seems. So it seems this stuff has already been stolen too. Your superior bravery is only outwitted by your inherent stupidity. Why did you pick into weeks of your rotten mechas fitting? You've had enough of Fostral Wheeler? Well, well. But Soul Fitter, leave me alone, I'm busy. So yeah, function 83 plus. Let's actually sell it and see what the description is like, because I never did. And actually that will help us to get rid of some of our money. Function 83 plus, a very useful thing. Some don't even believe it really exists. A private passage into any world right in your hold would be great, wouldn't it? Rumor has it that it even can take you to places that can't go with the spiral. And that's actually foreshadowing. Foreshadowing here, people. Oh, wait, I forgot to save. No, let me back in. I need to save the game. I need to save the game because we're gonna encounter something really nasty on Glorx, as the counselor said. Let's play. Alright, let's go to Glorx. Let's use this. Actually, no. I first gonna show you what happens to you if you use like the normal way to get to Glorx. Thankfully, with what's it called? Function 83 plus, we don't have to suffer as much as we originally have to see all the events. And actually, I never saw what happens if you like go into the wrong escape. I mean, if you go to the topmost escape without a Roblox. But from what I heard, it causes you a game over. Non-standard game over, that is. Alright! Welcome to Glorx! This is another water world. And so, we're actually in the digging cycle here. So, let's go say hi to local government! Let's go say hi to beaver rats. Like this here big bull. Yeah, spoiling a bit, but alright, let's get into it. What the hell? To the Bureau! Buravchik reporting. Observed a fugitive mite. Initiating rubication. Now, here's the, again, missing idle animation. He should be like, what's it called, lifting these irons he's holding. And he should have beeps scrolling all around him. Okay, rubication. Slave! You are being put under the command of the fugitive Vangers enslaving department. All of your property has been confiscated as illegally gained. Yeah, this is the digging cycle we're in now. So we're good. What? So he took away all we have, and this is the annoying part about Bibo Rats. Your sentence hasn't been read. Hold and listen. I am your esteemed Bibo Rat instructor. I hereby label you with a Robux. Take care of it as it's the color of our banner. Whoever loses it will be rubicated again. Everything you do is totally controlled by the Bureau. Always fear, study the manual. Attention for orders. Drive Valorines to Lampeso. Disobedient and strictly punished. The Bureau needs obedient slaves. To the Bureau. The new slave adapted. Buravchik out. And this is the Robux, and see what happened to us. We have Dohod now. They took all our money, they took our mechas, they took everything from us. Like, they took everything we had. Everything. Even this thing. What a jerks. What a jerks. What a jerks. They took everything we ever had. Everything we had to work so hard for, and what do we get in exchange? 600 beefs, Dohod, and this piece of crap, the Robux. So, now that I'm done with that, let's actually load and see what's gonna happen if we will go to Lampasso. Pass to Glorks. Dun, 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 dun. Dum, dun, dun, dun. Cool. Let's say hello to Lampasso. Because from what I know, coming there without a Robux or with anything that the local council doesn't approve will result in instant death. Ha! What a luck! A fugitive slave showed up without his Robux, slob. To the Bureau, Protocol of Competition, copy. Girach Stylish, the chief referee, Lampasso. 192nd progress from the flooding of Glocks. Arrived at stadium. 35 units of Valorine, of which 2 qualified as Strobs. The certificate of user visibility and referral to Ogorod is attached. Vanger, 1 unit condition, satisfactory reflexes, normal, response to light, good. 15 tech support B, 6, 1 unit for improving heroism. Nuclear booms delivered in time. Utilization of Vanger carried out according to all Vangers go to stadium for achievements by Gira. The subject voluntarily took part in Mechacid nuclear war, General Register of Sports by M. Girach and N. 602. According to protocol, the Vanger and other competitors were put into barrels symbolizing mechas. Another team of competitors stuffed the barrels with hardened nuclear booms, trying to jam in as many of them as possible. As planned, the Vanger's mechas accommodated the maximum number of nuclear bombs and he was solemnly proclaimed the winner. Gira put a wreath of seaweed on top of his remains. Compendium. Vangers' participation in the competition has boosted ratings by 44%. Faith in the Bureau has risen by 12%. Conviction in Beaverite ultimate victory by 1%. Registered signs of spectacular elation. 22 cases of falling off the stands. 45 cases of tearing off one's own limbs. 2,677 screams of excitement. There you have it, non-standard game over. And now actually, let's try and go to that other console we were talking about, we were told about rather, where we can, as you might have guessed, we can dig a Robux roll. And what luck, we have arrived at the exact precise cycle to be able to dig, but I don't think, or rather I don't know if that cycle will keep on going like this all the time, or I mean how long it's going to go. So again, the fastest way is to go here. So once again, let's try this again. Welcome to Glorks, the water world. Now we ain't going to go into the Big Boo, the main escape, and we won't go into Lampasso. Instead we're going to go into the lowermost escape, the Ogorod, and well, at least we'll try to go into the lowermost escape, the Ogorod. And if you hadn't guessed yet, Glorks is one huge parody of Soviet Union, complete with a personality cult, and what's it called? I can't find the words. Oh, and of course, complete with Russian-like roads. Tak, we don't need this yet. And we don't need this either. Man, those things are all over the place. Man, this is getting annoying. Alright, let's cut a path here. And here you can see the Illipod lava. Oh, right. Let's go to the Ogorod and dig as fast as we can. Hold on. Hey, you're a stray dog! Fly to Big Boo to Buravchik for registration, greenhorn! Alright. Hold on, I wanna... yeah, see? Robux. Let's dig all the things. Oh, and this thing too here. Hold on. Hold on, I need this first. And I want this too. Pipka. You're not allowed to come in here unregistered. Next time I'll call a patrol. I'll give you what for. Now go! Get out of here! I don't know why I gave him this voice. So, dominance minus 15, but we have a useless piece of crap called Pipka. Actually, before I die of laughing, let's get back to Fostral and actually sell this piece of crap. Yeah, Pipka is like, I don't know so much English words, but it's like a soft way of saying dick in Russian. So yeah, something like this. Alright, this thing is actually... Oh, you've secured the mysterious device, that's good. Your function will surely help us to get some Kusamos from distant worlds. Take care of it and don't drop it in a ditch, and don't show it to Biborats or they'll grab the jewel of a chain, the barbarians. Drops of beaks are still glittering on your mechas alongside the scratches made by the sharks there. A brave Vanger is standing before me, that's for sure. Not expecting a reward, I suppose. However, your quest's far away from the lava. Of little use to us, roamer. Nothing to say, okay. So, Pipka. What a useless piece of crap. It's only used in those stupid Biburats games, which we're gonna play later, maybe. Pip. A clay article shaped like jabal seed. Old Oberets often mistakes it for real pipette, but anyone caught for forgery is in big trouble. So good thing we got rid of it, even though it costs like 1. And Zinger Zagger, if you remember, hold on, does it fit? Yes, it does. In Vigbu there was a broken mechas called Sandal. So this is the part of that mechas. So now we're gonna pass to Glorks again and hope we don't land into a ditch or something. And we didn't land in a ditch. That's good. So we're on Glorks now. And another cycle is going on. So now we can go to Buravchik and start asking questions. Because now when we have Robux in our cargo hold, we're actually good to be accepted by him, although we're still a slave, or as originally translation was, I think originally we were called boomed. Now, this is the type 2 hideout. To enter it, you need to get into this like whirlpool here, and we appear at the top of this thing for some reason. So, as Biburat's slave or boond, we have duties of taking Valorin and shrubs to Big Boo, no, not Big Boo, the Lampasso and Ogorot respectively. To the Bureau, Buravchik observed a registered slave in Big Boo. Checking subject statistics. Slave, I hereby remind you of the feats you are to accomplish. Item 1. Deliver Valorins to Lampasso. Item 2. Deliver shrubs to Ogorod. Broad function 83 plus, huh? This object can inspire the slave with idea to refuse the bureau's care. The manual prescribes the confiscation of applicants like this. However, I think that an Illich secured with the help of this device will certainly will calm the bureau's sense of sorry. There's a recorder HUD over here. So I'll overlook this offense on behalf of Biberats. Appreciate me, you piece of iron! So, did you find traces of Burrow's enemies were on Vixup? No? You should have searched better. Search at the bottom of local reservoir thoroughly. Audience with Buravchik refused. Leave the room immediately. Okay, so, again. We have a lot of different things here. The Blade Keeper actually a nice thing. But we're going to go... yeah, the sandal. Broken. What a sad, pathetic sight. But, again, we're taking this Zigger Zagger. We're giving it to Buravchik and... Look! It already looks much better. To some extent. And also we have my favorite mechas here, the lawnmower, but it's broken as well. So here we have two kind of goods and Palichka. It's rumored that Illipods use this thing to steer Nimbus, but nobody has really ever seen this since the fatties hide their secrets carefully. So this is Palet's personal item, so we can buy it and bring it to him. And let's sell both tune packs actually. And actually let's see if we have something in here. Oh yes, we have. First we have the large Gorb gear. Second we have this thing. You might remember this thing from the opening cutscene. It's called Bibanoza Blockade. Sos Calibri Bibanoza Blockade, an invention of transmundane beings who assembled it from parts of various machines that survived after crash. The main component used for ammunition is beeps, primitive insects that live on the surface of the world and serve as medium of exchange for all bunches. The beeps contain many unique chemically active substances which allow them to be used as thermal bombs after special high temperature processing. Then, when they are thrown with force, they explode upon hitting the target. So this weapon, basically what it allows you to do is literally throw the money on the wind. Yeah, it's kinda useless. Kinda. But most importantly, you cannot fit it on Oxidized Monk. If you look here, you see it occupies the hexagonal space. So, yeah, not very useful. And here we have the mightiest weapon of them all, the Cross Test Cannon. Sledgehammer Cross Test Cannon, a construction mechanism of Softy used for eliminating geological barriers. It was later adapted for combat. Possesses a great destructive capacity that no mechas can survive. Requires an external supply of bomb. The secret of whose production was lost long ago. So again, Terminator Boltoon Pack, and we have here a cutter rig. Scheme rig. Well, as I said, it's not gonna be called cutter rig, but I said it's gonna be called swim rig, but actually it's called scheme rig. An autonomous device which allows mechs to go over water barriers. Works on the principle of turbulent paradox, powered by a separate storage battery which can be recharged at special stations. The time this device can function between recharges is much greater than the copter rigs. Again, Glimmick and nothing more. So let's see what kind of mechas we have here, what kind of interesting mechas we have here actually. Mad Surgeon again. Spear Canner again, X-Corpse again. You know what, I'm not gonna change my Ancient Demon yet. Instead, let's talk about the bears we have here. The Valorine and Shrub. Now, as you can see, they have significantly different prices, with Shrub costing only 7 beeps and Valorine costing 169. And Valorine. Actually, the first time I ever read the guide for this game, the developer's official guide, I was kinda, let's say, somewhat shocked by the name of this here, the Valorine. Because, wait for it, in Russian version, the name of this there was heroin. Yep, in Russian version it was called heroin, but it wasn't called that way because it was related to drugs. If you read the description here, a packed wrapped Biburat. While you carry on it, he tumbles about all and belts out stupid songs in nasty voice. sometimes holes, very noisy type, but at least he's packed well. So the name heroine came from two words, hero inside. And why it's hero? Because you have to take him to stadium in Lampasso for performing feats of glory. So let's take 4 of these bad boys and let's go to Lampasso. Ow! What the hell was that all about? And C4, how much we can sell these guys. Also, oh shit. What is this? Is this a part of Mechos? Did I accidentally opened the hideout with part of Mechos. Cool. Alright, let's hope it stays there by the time I come back from Lampasso. Ow! What was that for? Yeah, see, beaver rats are needlessly aggressive. Needlessly aggressive. Ow! What a douche. If only I could... Thing! Work, thing! Great, I'm stuck in the terrain. Maybe if I'll ignore him, he'll just go away. Or maybe I'll get another on my tail. Alright. Well, here's another entrance to Lampasso, so let's see. A slave arrived. They are all miserable slaves. Handle Valorant with care, you clumsy freak. So, does he have his item here? It would be funny if he did, but it doesn't seem he does. Nope. So, good for nothing. Did you get rusty after big stuff? You'd better watch it. Should your wagon fall apart somewhere on Necros, the local wild beasts will gnaw your way to nothing, poor thing. Let me take a look at your functionality pre-class stylish gear. I can't understand how this tin can, with all its holes, can get through passages. Maybe it's just a jar for phlegma. I'll give you 10 beeps for it, think about it. Or even 13. It's a good bargain. I'm getting tired of you, you hunk of metal. Why don't you just get out? Valorine, we can sell it for 700 here. Cool. Cool. But I don't think Ancient Demon can actually feed, what's it called? That part of Mechos. Let's warp to Fostral real quick. And give Palochka to its rightful owner. And see what we can get for our trouble. Alright. Greetings to you, the hero who saved Finger from the depths of boredom. Oh, my Palochka, we are together at last, and this is the glorious Vanger who brought us together. What a sweet joy! Take the beeps, Hornet Wheel. Don't be shy. Today is my high day. I'll give you some secret knowledge for your trouble. Go to a belt on Fostral where the passage to Vixav is, because an underground crypt is there. It will be open to you from now on. Don't miss your chance. No, I don't want to go for real direction, but actually, this is the 4th type hideout. And we got plus 5 dominance from returning Palichka to its rightful owner. So, let's get going and see what this hideout has us to offer. But there's another hideout on Fostral. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get it. Because to get it, you need to have someone steal Lipuringa from Lipki. And that, well, I never seen it happening before. Never, ever seen it happening. But considering what happens after you steal Lipuringa, it's kinda understandable. Because nobody wants to deal with a killer on your ass. And actually, if we wanted to ask questions from Buravchik about what the hell is being a slave like, we actually should hurry up and don't take any shrubs with us. Because after you carry 2 wares at once, I think, to both... Okay, now, wait a minute, let me concentrate on fighting this hideout. I think it's located in here. And what do we have here? This is... Ooh! Poponka, some Zixian stuff from Zipa. Well, this is... Actually, can be considered a Kusovok. A unique Poponka from... what's it called? From the Counselor's hideout. Well, we have to read it because this is really unique Poponka and... well, yeah, it's kind of like a book that you read. So, let's find ourselves an underground hideout, so we are safe from everything that wants to try to kill us. And let's read on how Proto-Zeke found his sky. Once Proto-Zeke was flying as only we, Zixian, and maybe some scoundrel Raffles can. None of those greedy worms or those cracked horned chiggers could fly like Proto-Zeke was flying that day. Suddenly, a gust of wind threw out our hero forward, and then turned him downside up. And there, our Proto-Zeke found himself face to face with immense sky, unreachable from narrow underground burrows. The sky surrounded Proto-Zeke and began swallowing him until our Proto-Zeke fell down on the stones, flat on his back. That was how Proto-Zeke learned the malicious nature of the sky and broke his left pinion. And let's not mess with this heavy lady from Lorks. Let's instead go to Kodish and see if we can afford us an X-Corps there. And actually we'll sell this Poponka because people rats don't like Poponkas. They consider it to be their enemy propaganda. Oh, you have Kusaworks! You haven't forgotten my lessons, brave soldier! My scratchers are shuddering and flopping from joy, anticipating the miracle of possessing this marvelous gift. Yeah, but still, if you, like, ask him what is Kusaworks, You just keep asking questions, but where are the Kusavoks? I won't show you mine, not even for my ears, you bootlicker. So, Poponka, away from Zipa. Let's sell it. Popon, a woven pad made of some kind of smooth material. Zixin scribble on it. It's fragile and politically important item. Needs careful transportation. Alright, let's see if we can have X-Corps. Well, this is it, folks. We're going for X-Corps. The reanimator, this tough guy, has won eternal renown in the ritual races of Glorks. Even the useless Ziggs could manage to fill up the cargo holds with seeds, which actually we've been picking up without losing a single one. They could even rob several go-getters along the way. If you want to make a profit, choose these mechas and you'll never have to worry about money again. Okay, let's get all our belongings in. Sorry, Ancient Demon, our friendship was short-lived, but c'est la vie. And actually, you can sell Robux here for 10,000 bibs. Just a quick hint if you wanna go through, lubrication for some reason. Get a few Robuxes by throwing them out, because nobody wants them on Glorks, and try to survive long enough to be able to drive here. Then you could probably afford yourself some, I don't know, some med surgeon or something, but it's still better than Rafa, you know. And no more periponkas here, so let's actually ask some questions now. Okay, now, okay, well, I think we already asked this question, but still. Yeah, what is Ongorod, Counselor? We know that not only Vangers find their doom there by will of local bureau, but Biborats also. They put them into pots like rotten mushrooms. Doesn't make you give a... Yeah, I think I read it all. Sorry. Yeah, what is Vixen, Counselor? You can get to Vixen from Fostral. This world is definitely too small for the amount of water it holds. The wild beasts will meet you there and throw cold water on your desire to explore the chain's more remote areas. What is Function 83 Plus? A gift from the Architects of Passages, your guide to the chain of worlds. What is Oburet's, Counselor? An old moldy Biberat, the Counselor in Ogorod, sits there among the shrubs, slowly losing his marbles. What is Big Boo, Counselor? Nescape and Cloaks, the main Biberat hangout, the source of evil, from the abyss of infinite stupidity. Miserable is the Vanger who arrives there, but that's the fate of all of you rambling wheelers. What is Buravchik, Counselor? Spawn of the devil, the rude beast, and how dull is he? For this dullness he was elected the Counselor of Big Boo, and how many tender energies he had devoured I cannot count, but he will pay for that 100 sometimes day. But he will pay for that 100-fold someday. What is slave, Counselor? For though the dull beasts enslave every Vanger who comes to them, given each the rank of slave, they take away all his stuff and chain a Robux to him. What is Valorine, Counselor? If they put this stuff in your bay, be afraid. Your doom is coming. This is the filthy Biburite on the way to the stadium. He'll unscrew his head there or take off his limbs, an appropriate fate for the doltish beast. Okay, and what is Mekos, Counselor? Again. So, here's a bit of a cheat here. Like, you can go to Flor, to Vixa, or any other secret world. And you can, this way you can fast travel to the uppermost belt of the world. some people of your tale. Now, the X-Corps, as I said, boring but practical. Alright, you have nothing to say. That's alright, I don't wanna... Ah! Find